Hello, friends, and welcome to your weekly announcements here at Trinity in Portland. My name is Peter Swore. I'm the pastor here, and I'm so thankful for your time and for your attention. This Saturday is Trivia Night. And Trivia Night's a wonderful gathering of folks who support both Trinity Church and our daycare. It's taking place over at St. Mary's Episcopal Church in Falmouth. And this year, it runs from 6:30 to 9. Now, you may have already bought tickets. If you haven't, you can always arrive and get a ticket at the door for $20 and take part in a lot of fun, which includes dinner and kind of just an opportunity to enjoy almost like Trivial Pursuit. So this is a great fundraiser for both the church and for the daycare. So if you're interested in knowing more, you can always reach out to me to learn more. Then Sunday, we begin walking the journey of Holy Week. And you can kind of see that right behind me, the red of the frontal and the palms behind me. This Sunday is, of course, Palm Sunday. And so that means for both 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock, we gather in Lincoln Hall to begin with the Liturgy of the Palms. The 8 o'clock service, we'll just process indoors into the sanctuary itself. The 10 o'clock service, we will, so long as weather permits, process outdoors and work our way inside. As a reminder, for those of you who are taking part in the 10 o'clock Passion reading, we are going to practice our reading at about 9:30 in the church, okay? So arrive early, be ready. 9:30 in the church, we will practice the Passion reading. This Sunday, we do have Sunday school with a craft from Mamma Mia Making to go along with the Palm Sunday liturgy. Monday, the Monday crew will be meeting to care for the church. It's our final Being With session in the Ogden Room beginning at 6 p.m. So I look forward to seeing folks who are taking part in Being With then and there. Wednesday, Holy Wednesday, I'll be offering a simple Compline service here at Trinity at 7 p.m. So I invite you to come and end your day in the midst of Holy Week with Compline at 7 p.m. Monday, Thursday, our liturgy of washing, of the Eucharist, of stripping the altar, and of keeping vigil begins at 7 p.m. This is a powerful and beautiful service, and I really encourage you to consider taking part in it. We'll have foot washing stations. We'll have hand washing stations for those who are less interested in foot washing. And we will enter into the Passion of Jesus as he gathers his disciples in the upper room and institutes the Last Supper and reminds us of the fundamental call we have to love one another and to serve one another in his name. Good Friday, we will have services at noon, and that's Stations in the Street, where we take the Stations of the Cross outside the walls of the church. And we actually walk about 2 miles throughout the city of Portland. And we look at how Jesus' Via Dolorosa, that sorrowful journey he took to death and to the grave, can be seen played out in the streets of Portland. So consider taking part. It's a really powerful experience of the Stations of the Cross as we walk through the streets of Portland. That is at noon on Good Friday. Then at 6 p.m., we'll do the traditional Stations of the Cross here in the church. 7 p.m. is the Good Friday liturgy with adoration of the cross and communion from the reserve sacrament. So, noon, Stations in the Street. 6 p.m., traditional Stations of the Cross here at Trinity. 7 p.m., Good Friday, the liturgy. Then, of course, Easter Sunday arrives. We've got an 8 o'clock service. We've got a 10 o'clock service. We cannot wait to see you as we celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ, as we remember the triumph of Jesus over death. Now, I'm recording these announcements on Thursday. Just yesterday, Wednesday, the new Archbishop of Canterbury was consecrated, Sarah Mullally. I'm going to include a link to a YouTube video of her consecration. It was a beautiful service, so if you're interested, you could take a moment and watch that. Also, a reminder that we are in the midst of our capital campaign, Faithful Foundations, Flourishing Future. And if you would like, you can bring back in a pledge card and place it in the office or in the offering plate. And it's an exciting time for Trinity as we grow and as we seek to be faithful and as we demonstrate our commitment to what God is doing in this place. If you'd like to learn more, there's a link in this week's e-herald, which will tell you about the campaign, which gives you a video introduction to all the different programs, and even gives you an electronic pledge form. Now, if you want a paper pledge form, we have those here as well. Friends, thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your connection. Thank you for your faithfulness. And I can't wait to walk Holy Week and Easter with you. Blessings.